Have you ever been ignored by someone you care about? Maybe it's that text left unanswered, a conversation where you felt invisible, or someone's indifference that made you question your worth. It hurts, doesn't it? Like a quiet rejection that lingers, making you wonder, what did I do wrong? But here's the truth. It's not about them. It's about you. How you respond, how you grow, and how you reclaim control over your life. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. So, let me ask you, what if rejection wasn't the end, but the beginning? A chance to rediscover yourself, build confidence, and transform that pain into power. In this video, we'll uncover how you can turn rejection into an opportunity for growth, self-respect, and lasting fulfillment. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Reframe rejection as growth. Rejection can be tough to handle. When someone ignores you or doesn't respond the way you hoped, it's easy to take it personally. You start overthinking, wondering what went wrong or whether you're not good enough. These thoughts can spiral, leaving you stuck in self-doubt and frustration. Instead of moving forward, you get trapped in the pain of being overlooked. But what if rejection wasn't the problem we think it is? Marcus Aurelius once said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This means the challenges we face, like rejection, aren't roadblocks. They're opportunities to grow. If you choose to see rejection differently, it can become a tool to push you forward rather than something that drags you down. The next time you feel rejected, stop and think about what you can learn from the situation. Maybe it's a chance to improve how you communicate, or a reminder that not everyone will recognize your worth. And that's okay. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, shift your energy to what you can do next. Try something new, work on a goal that excites you, or even pick up a hobby that makes you happy. Rejection doesn't define your value. It's just a moment, not a label for who you are. Use it as a lesson and let it build you into someone even stronger. The key is to keep moving forward and to remind yourself that every setback has the potential to push you toward growth. Lesson 2. Shift focus to self-improvement. When someone ignores you, it's easy to fall into a cycle of overthinking. You might start obsessing over their behavior, analyzing every little detail, or constantly checking your phone for a response. This kind of focus can drain your energy and leave you feeling even worse. Instead of moving forward, you get stuck in a loop of frustration, letting their actions control your emotions. But as Epictetus, a great Stoic philosopher, said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." You can't control how others behave, but you can control how you respond. By shifting your focus from what you can't control, like someone else's actions, to what you can control, like your own growth, you take back your power. The solution lies in redirecting that energy toward yourself. Think about your personal goals. What are you working toward? Maybe it's improving your health, learning a new skill, or advancing in your career. Start putting your time into these things. Every step you take towards self-improvement not only boosts your confidence, but also reminds you that your worth isn't tied to anyone else's approval. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, the need for validation from others starts to fade. You begin to see that their opinions or attention don't define you. Instead, your growth, your joy, and your success become proof of your resilience. In the end, investing in yourself is always the best response to being ignored. Lesson 3. Control emotional reactions. It's natural to feel upset or frustrated when someone ignores you. Your first instinct might be to react emotionally, whether it's getting angry, sending a harsh message, or distancing yourself. But reacting impulsively can make the situation worse. It might escalate the tension or cause you to act in a way that doesn't align with the person you want to be. Instead of helping, it leaves you feeling drained and more upset. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Often, the emotional reactions we have in these situations are based on our own thoughts and assumptions, not on what's really happening. When we let emotions take control, we allow the situation to grow bigger than it needs to be. The key to handling rejection is to pause and take a moment before reacting. Rather than jumping to conclusions or acting out of frustration, try to stay calm. If you feel ignored, take a deep breath and assess the situation logically. Ask yourself, what can I control in this moment? You can't control how others behave, but you can control your own reactions. By staying composed, you maintain your sense of self-respect and dignity. The more you practice this emotional control, the less others' actions will affect your peace of mind. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings, but managing them in a way that doesn't allow them to control you. Respond with kindness and understanding, or simply choose not to react at all. In doing so, you'll strengthen your emotional resilience and show that you're not easily shaken by outside circumstances. Lesson 4. Respect your own worth. When someone ignores you, it's easy to start questioning your value. You might think, "What's wrong with me? Why doesn't she care?" This self-doubt can make you feel small and unimportant. If you let it, you'll start to believe that your worth depends on someone else's attention or approval. This mindset is unhealthy and can drag you down. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Your worth isn't determined by someone's attention or rejection. It's based on your own character, actions, and values. When you remember this, you can start to detach your self-esteem from the way others treat you. Instead of focusing on someone ignoring you, shift your focus to what you know is true about yourself. Recognize your strengths and your achievements. Remind yourself of the things that make you proud. You don't need anyone's approval to know you are valuable. Your worth is inherent, not conditional. When you respect your own worth, you stop seeking validation from others. You no longer need to chase after someone who isn't giving you the attention you deserve. Instead, you can confidently walk away, knowing that your value is not defined by someone else's actions. Respect yourself enough to invest your time and energy where it's truly appreciated. This self-respect is what will attract the right people into your life. Lesson 5. Pursue enjoyable activities. When someone ignores you, it's easy to get stuck in your head, replaying the situation over and over. You might feel rejected, lonely, or even angry. These feelings can start to consume you if you don't do something about it. Dwelling on rejection won't help. It will only make things worse and drain your energy. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Instead of allowing the situation to steal your peace, focus on something that brings you joy. When you engage in activities that you enjoy, you not only shift your focus, but you also improve your mood and well-being. If you're feeling ignored or rejected, go do something that lifts your spirits. It could be as simple as going for a walk, picking up a hobby, or hanging out with friends. These activities can recharge you and remind you that there is more to life than one person's opinion of you. They also help you grow as a person, which is a key principle of Stoicism. By immersing yourself in things you love, you take back control over your emotions and well-being. Instead of waiting for someone else's validation, you create your own happiness. The more you do this, the less power rejection will have over you, and the more confident and fulfilled you'll feel. Lesson 6. Express your true worth. When you're ignored, it's easy to start feeling invisible, as if you don't matter. You might think, if she doesn't notice me, maybe I'm not worth noticing. But this is a dangerous way to think because it puts your value in the hands of someone else. You let their actions define how you see yourself. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. Don't let someone's lack of attention make you shrink. Instead, take this as an opportunity to show up as the best version of yourself. Even when someone ignores you, you can still express your true worth by being confident and authentic. Don't try to impress her or prove your value. Just be yourself. Whether it's in a conversation or a group setting, share your insights, show your talents, and engage with others in a way that reflects your character. By being true to yourself and showcasing your strengths, you send a message that your worth doesn't depend on anyone else's attention. You'll feel more confident because you're standing in your own truth, not trying to fit into someone else's expectations. This is how you show the world and yourself that you are valuable no matter how others treat you. Now, we're about the video. Now it is time to change your life. Write down a comment and say that you want to change your life, no matter how difficult it is to change. I will read each of your comment features one of the best comments in our channel. If you want a daily dose of unfiltered motivation, subscribe to our channel.